welcome back everybody to Pop Culture Conspiracy. I'm your host T. How are y'all doing today? And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Kehlani signing with Roc Nation. Before I hop in, please like, share, and subscribe, turn on your notifications, and let's talk in the comments. Okay, you guys, have you heard? Kehlani is with Roc Nation, but in a management deal, not a recording deal. She is still signed with Atlantic, and come to find out, Atlantic gets distribution with Warner. Of course, let's remember that, what's his name? Leor Cohen and Kevin Liles, they sold 300 over to Warner. So, quite a few people rocking with Warner, and I know that all these people are really good friends with Jay-Z. So it just seems like, again, a couple of executives that keep signing the same few artists and getting kickbacks off of them. And the more these people keep signing contracts, the more they're wrapped into the industry. Again, I keep telling you guys, the industry is an MLM. When somebody signs a contract, the person who gave them the contract goes up a level, they get kickbacks off of that person. So very interesting and something to be mindful of. With Kehlani, I think Kehlani can sing. I think she'll be successful at Roc Nation as long as she plays the game, okay? I think she can sing. I know she's not very intertwined in the music conversation, and I think part of that is because Kehlani would rather spend a lot of her free time with the fool la la around Hollywood. I think Kehlani has a reputation for I think she has a reputation for being a hoe. I think people know that, or at least assume that she's been around a lot, because a lot of what we know about her is not from music. A lot of what we know about her is from her escapades and sexcapades, like her cheating on, Kyrie Irving with Party Next Door, or whichever way that situation went. And now she's with women, and now she's got a baby daddy and all this other shit. I think her drama and her personal life and her romantic life overshines her music. And I think part of that is because Kehlani has not been really focused on pushing her music and really working hard on putting music out. I'm just going to be real with you. I think anybody that's focused on music doesn't have a lot of time to cheat on niggas. I think people who are focused on music don't even really have that much time to be, in and out of people's beds and in and out of people's DMs and all the bullshit that Kehlani got going on romantically. I just feel like if you were really focused on your music, none of that would even be going on. You wouldn't even be in those situations. And I'm just taking advice from myself, or I'm just taking notes from myself. I definitely wasn't bouncing around and doing the bullshit when I had a lot of things to do, when I had things to accomplish. So just something that I noticed. So with that being said, now that she's in a management deal with Roc Nation, I think they have some cleaning up of her image to do. And I think that Jay-Z can do that. I think Jay-Z has successfully managed many artists. And if you are serious about your career and serious about advancing in the industry, Roc Nation can help you do that. But I think that also involves taking up some oaths. I think Lil Uzi looks a lot different now than he did before Roc Nation. I think Rihanna now looks a lot different and gives off a lot of a different energy than she did when she signed with Roc Nation. Also, please be mindful how Rihanna clearly doesn't fuck with them anymore. So that's something to be mindful of as well. And she clearly isn't talking because of a safety concern. That's what it gives. We know that Jay-Z moves a particular way. He has a friend named Puff Daddy, or Diddy, who moves another particular way, or a very similar way. So they handle things in a way where people sometimes just go missing when they oppose how Diddy or Jay-Z want to do something. So I think Rihanna is being quiet because silence is very loud and very telling. I think it's interesting how she just will not release any music. Everything that she's doing is not music. And it's been, well talked about that Beyonce has something to do with Rihanna's album leaking, her last album, anti-leaking, and that there's been some internal sabotage. So clearly, you guys, there's some truth to all of that, because the proof is in the pudding. We are living the reality of those rumors. Rihanna's not coming out with any music. Now there's this like silent beef between her and Beyonce with the hair care lines. And it's looking kind of funky. So things to think about. Let's see who else. You guys, let's talk about the signing of people real quick. I think when it comes to Roc Nation as well, I remember Jay-Z signing Ken the Man. I think he signed her to get her out of Megan Thee Stallion's way. They're very similar artists. I've been telling you guys that. They're very interchangeable artists. So I think Jay-Z signed Ken the Man to get her out the way. I don't think Kehlani will have that same fate. I think Kehlani already kind of has a name for herself. I think her sound is original enough. Her look is appreciated by the industry enough to where she may see more success as long as she plays the industry game. So if she starts to look different over the next few months and we start to see more of her and she gets more radio play and she's in all these deals and getting all of this press, then that should be proof enough to know what happened. Let's see. Just like I think Beyonce signed Chloe and Halle to get them out the way. And I want to bring all this up because something that I don't want to skip over real quick, I'm sorry if I'm going a little out of order, is how I think Kehlani being signed to Roc Nation is a part of a greater play. And I say that because supposedly the new chick that Kehlani is messing with worked on Cowboy Carter. She's a musician who helped Beyonce out. And the industry is small. So if that young lady mentioned anything about her being with Kehlani and that information got back to Beyonce, it's kind of strange how now Kehlani is in a Roc Nation management deal. See how that works? Like, see how that comes off like a setup? It comes off like Beyonce heard about that and Jay-Z was like, this is an opportunity. Because, and I bring all that up to say, and the reason I brought that up as well is because I was about to talk about Chloe and Halle. And I feel like Beyonce isn't really interested in managing artists, and nor does she see Kehlani as a threat to Blue Ivy. So it's a good opportunity for Jay-Z to take the artist under his wing. Because Jay-Z can actually develop artists. Again, Lil Uzi, J. Cole, Megan Thee Stallion, Rihanna. Like, he has a track record of developing artists. Beyonce does not. But, again, Chloe and Halle and Normani were competition for Blue Ivy. So that's why Beyonce has given Chloe Halle $1 million to get them out of the way. And Normani is what? Signed in some kind of deal with Roc Nation to also get her out the way. Like, I'm just noticing how things are being done. When Jay-Z signs you and doesn't really promote you, these days it's coming off like he does that to shelf you. That is a very old age industry tactic, is you get signed just to get you off the streets, because once you sign, they can control, the record labels can control when you release music, what you make. They have complete control over your art, your music, your work, your creativity. They control you. So it's easy, especially when you have somebody like Beyonce on your team, right? Oh yeah, she's the biggest artist, you know, she's just like so famous, because that is the measuring stick for success these days, is fame. Not how much you're really selling, not how much you legitimately have made off your music. It's like, how famous are you? So it's easy for people like Beyonce and Jay-Z to go out and like get artists to sign to them. And I think, like, you know, clearly they may have sold Normani a dream. Yeah, you should totally like sign with us. You know, I'm married to Beyonce, just like Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, you should totally sign with me. You know, you get to meet Beyonce. Here's a bag of hot Cheetos and a photo with B, and a feature too, and a Grammy. Like, let me throw you all this shit. And then next thing you know, Megan Thee Stallion, you know, again, her mom is gone, and the case with Tory, and it's all this weird shit. You know, you guys got to put together the dots. So I think, again, Normani and Ken the Man are two people that Jay-Z has signed recently to just get them out of his artist way, or get him out of Blue Ivy's way. Just like, again, with Chloe Halle. They were signed to get out of Blue Ivy's way. So you just never know how things are going to go when signing to these people. Sometimes they see you as a threat. Sometimes they see you as an opportunity. But either way, that's, you know, you're kind of like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're kind of seen in a very, like, prey like manner either way. These people are predatorial. So they definitely do prey on artists who, again, have big dreams, have talent. They prey on you because, again, either they want to get you out of their way because they see you as a threat in this competition, or they just want to profit off of your talent and exploit your labor. So just be mindful. Again, with Kehlani, I think Kehlani can sing. I think they need to do some PR cleanup with her. I think she, again, can go far if she plays the industry games, the occult games. So let's just see what happens with her over the next few months, and that'll tell us everything. What do you guys think? You think I'm onto something? You think she's going to go far? You think she's going to continue to kind of like not be in the big R&B girl conversation? Let's talk. Talk to y'all the next one. Bye.